Welcome to another day in the life. Today is Thursday, February 15th, and I just woke up and I'm ready to head out to the gym. I'm doing a yoga session today for the first time in a little while. I did have to take a few weeks off, about 6 weeks off from exercise, so I'm glad to be back on my routine. So let's go to yoga. For breakfast this morning, I'm making like a little veggie scramble. I had prepared some vegetables ahead of time and with a little bit of toast and a banana. I'm really trying to make it a point to clean up after every single meal, and it has made such a big difference. So I make sure to do a full clean out and kind of reset the kitchen before I move on to my next thing, and it's just such a game changer. I did a little planner check-in to make sure that I was on track, and now I'm just unboxing some things that I purchased the night before over at HomeSense. I've been on this organizational kick and really just getting serious about getting all of the different projects that I've had on my to-do list for a while now, and one of those projects includes just doing some little, very small kitchen updates like organizing the pantry or just upgrading some of the supplies, which I think just makes such a big difference, and it just makes the whole process of cooking and meal prepping and just that overall home management a lot more enjoyable. And that's something that I've been really working really hard towards, just creating those home routines. But if I find that if you have an organized space, it just makes it a lot more enjoyable and something that I look forward to want to do instead of dreading to have to deal with. Eventually, I'll create some more permanent labels for these containers, but for now, just a simple white post-it note will do. So I just wrote down what the ingredient is, and that's what I'm sticking on these until I have the final system, and then I can spend some time to make more permanent labels. In addition to my organization, I'm also really trying to focus on the food prep and food management aspect of home management. So I'm going to spend some time doing a little meal prep for this week. That way we have meals, healthier meals that are set and ready to go, and I don't have to think about it, especially when we have pretty hectic days during the week. So I've had a pretty productive morning so far. As you can see, I went to the gym, I did some meal prep and some cleanup, and I actually just finished washing my hair and just kind of doing some of my morning routine self-care sort of things. I'm going to finish up my morning routine by updating my checkbook and updating some of my budgeting things, a little bit of journal and audiobook. And then this afternoon I'm working on my resume. So I'm still not back to work. I've sort of taken a long extended break, and definitely a little bit longer than I anticipated, or I guess I'd never really had a specific time frame, but I'm looking around and just kind of taking my time. But I'm now starting to work on updating my resume, and that's taking a little bit of time, and getting kind of back into the swing of things. I haven't had to do a resume in over 8 years, so that's definitely a thing that I have to get my feet back into the swing of things. And then this afternoon I'll continue to work on some budgeting things and some additional content. It's a lunch at my desk kind of day. Sometimes when I get really busy, I just have my lunch up here if I don't get a chance to have lunch with Steven in the kitchen. And I just have forensic files in the background. So for lunch, I'm having black beans, rice, and Cuban picadillo, which is kind of like a ground beef. Steven likes to call it hamburger helper, and a banana. I don't know if it's a Cuban thing, but I eat bananas with everything. I've also been using the Pomodoro method for my time management, and it has made such a big difference in my motivation and not procrastinating as much. It's basically you work in 3 chunks of 25 minutes. After every 25 minutes you get a 5-minute break, and then after the 3 chunks of 25 minutes you get a 15-minute break, and it has been awesome. So I've been working for about an hour and a half, so I'm taking a break now. So I went downstairs to grab this package that came from Amazon. These are meal prep containers from Bentgo, and I love the way they look. I haven't used them yet, but obviously. But I'm really excited since I'm trying to get back into meal prepping, and I just love the colors and the variety within this package. So you have like a big salad bowl. There's 60 pieces in here. All right, there they go. But anyway, there's this big salad bowl, and then this one that has 2 compartments, so for like yogurts and fruit and granola, and then this one that has like just 1 compartment. So I like the flexibility of those, so can't wait to use these. I made a coffee for my afternoon snack and 3 Oreos because I was craving something sweet. So I'm gonna enjoy these, and then I'm going to start getting to work on my budgeting, all of my budgeting stuff that I need to do for today. It's about 5:46, and I've pretty much done all of the things on my list for today. I paid all of the bills. I didn't get to do everything I wanted to, like set up my budget and update all of that, but I did get the important things done, which is what's important. It is a little bit past the time. I'm actually really proud of myself that I stuck to the schedule today. So it worked out really well. And but I am a little bit past the dinner time, but I'm really not hungry because I had a late lunch. So I'll probably just wait to do that. But I did take the time to update my list for tomorrow. So here's my schedule for tomorrow. I think when I do it the day before, I definitely feel a lot more in control the next day and like I'm ready to tackle the day because I have a plan. It's going to be a jam-packed agenda. I didn't really leave much room for breaks, and then that's one thing that I've kind of experienced today. Like I did have a few breaks here and there, but you do want to leave some white space, and there's really not much here. As you can see, every hour is really accounted for, but this is going to be the plan for tomorrow. So tonight what I'm going to try to do is I'm actually going to start to get a little bit more organized. I'm working on a master like brain dump list. This is my running list on my Google Calendar. So I just have a series of lists here: my master brain dump, grocery list, recurring to-do list, my content list, and then shopping lists. And then I'll continue to add there as I need to, but right here on my master brain dump. So I will have some time tonight because Steven is actually playing pickleball tonight. So I will have some time to move some stuff around and get some stuff kind of knocked off the list, which that should be good. But one thing I'm going to do actually before I get up is going to be pre-plan next week, because I'm really trying to get into like a planning routine. So maybe Fridays I sort of pre-plan for the next week so that I know exactly what I need to do, and if there's anything that I can do this week to prepare for next week would be great. So that is the plan.